The U.S. committing more aid to Ukraine on the one-year anniversary of Russia's invasion of that country.
Tough to believe it's been a year already. It is the deadliest conflict in Europe since World War II. Millions of Ukrainian civilians have fled the country. Some have settled here in Utah. The United States and Europe have been helping Ukraine with billions of dollars in aid and now weapons.
U.S. Senator Mitt Romney and President Biden exchanging some words today on Twitter about the anniversary. Senator Romney said it's in America's best interest to support Ukraine. Biden then responded, tweeting out that although the two don't always agree and see eye to eye, they have the common goal of standing with Ukraine to help our national security.
We caught up with Senator Romney at a town hall event and asked him about Russian President Vladimir Putin.
There's been a very careful effort to decide which types of armament should be provided to the Ukrainians, which type might be seen as being provocative. It's always hard to listen to Vladimir Putin as a source of information on that because he, of course, wants us to give nothing. So we have to take what he says with a grain of salt. And people say, well, but he's a nuclear nation. Well, so are we. He should be at least as afraid of us as some people here are afraid of him.
People here in Utah plan to rally tomorrow at the state capitol for Ukraine.
Ahead of that, lawmakers on Capitol Hill held a moment of silence today. Daniel Woodruff live tonight at the Capitol with this story. Daniel.
Mark and Heidi, a somber moment here at the state capitol as lawmakers pause to reflect on the one-year anniversary of the Russian invasion of Ukraine and to pledge their support for Ukraine going forward.
Through diplomatic efforts, economic assistance, and military aid, the United States and our state have stood with the Ukrainian people in their hour of need, providing essential resources and unwavering support in the face of this aggression and injustice.
That's Representative Jordan Teuscher. His wife is from Ukraine, and he's also lived in that country. He noted Ukraine's bravery in the face of difficult challenges, and he urged continued support for Ukraine as they continue to fight. And just this week, in fact, we learned that between November and January, the Larry H. Miller Company delivered 4 shipping containers of supplies for Ukrainian refugees that were donated by Utahns. That fundraiser also raised $4 million from people here in this state. Now, all this today comes ahead of a rally tomorrow here at the state capitol for Ukraine, put on by the Utah Ukrainian community. That will get started at 1 o'clock here at the Utah State Capitol. Reporting live, Daniel Woodruff, KUTV 2 News.
Hey, also hearing from Governor Cox on this one-year anniversary of the invasion.
He retweeted a song just released from Brad Paisley, which features President Zelensky. The governor saying it is an important and timely new song from one of the good guys. He goes on to say that Paisley reminds us of our shared humanity and the why behind our support for our friends in Ukraine.
Of course, we've been covering this conflict since it started a year ago. You can head to KUTV.com to see all of our past reporting. As Daniel said, there will be that rally at the state capitol tomorrow. We're going to bring you the very latest from the capitol when that rally gets underway.